A Philosopher's Walk. We must learn to examine life, because we can be easily tricked into false beliefs. Human beings make decisions based on what they see and know, and history shows that this is often turned against us. Therefore, we have to examine life to get a true picture of it, to make sure that we are not prisoners of some invisible prison. To really examine life, we have to listen to books. Not just read them, but get at the narrated versions at the library. A paper book is a storage medium. A book must be played by a narrator to be fully appreciated. Those who build invisible prisons expose themselves by just parading one or two books. But to really examine life, we must hope to listen to no less than 10,000 books. It is a lifelong commitment. But there is a very big problem, because stress, worry, distraction, and fear will make even listening to books hard, if not downright impossible. Also something that has been used against us. A mind has to be free of toxic things to quietly start paying attention to what is being said. In some cases, a person may need to rest for so long that it will be books that actually reach out to them. And this here is the point where a philosopher's walk becomes useful, as it is always very long and very peaceful. To start, find something that reminds you of a philosopher, so that symbolically you will begin where they left off. One of the most enchanting walks begins by the Walden Pond, where Henry Thoreau had his cabin. There's a sweet tradition of bringing a little rock along with you and leaving it next to where his cabin used to be. This means that you can begin your philosopher's walk right now. Just go outside and find your rock. The moment you put it in your pocket, the philosopher walk, your beautiful quest, will begin. Once you arrive at the pond and leave your rock by Henry's cabin, you should be already listening to your narrated book collection, non-fiction written by great beings who left positive and meaningful legacies behind. If you look to the horizon, you will notice a mountain in the distance. That's Mount Katahdin. It is your next stop and your first great challenge. A philosopher's walk is never simple. It will not be easy. It will be painful. It will be frightening. And just about the hardest thing you've ever done. A lot of people cry when they make it up the mountain. They know that changes they need have already begun. The top of Mount Katahdin serves as the northern terminus of the Great Appalachian Trail. Your home for the next several months. This is where you will be granted the time and peace of mind to listen to the great beings in your narrated book collection. You will befriend them, learn to inherit their wisdom, and learn to weave thoughts as long as theirs. Your next stop is Springer Mountain down in Georgia. Depending on how much wisdom you want, and you should definitely want all of it, there are 2 other trails that are just as long and beautiful: the Pacific Crest Trail and the Continental Divide. Walking all 3 in the company of philosophers playing in your ears marks the Triple Crown, an incredible achievement. And although every step on the philosopher's walk is a step towards greatness, the Triple Crown guarantees that you will fully understand that to grow up means to grow all the way up and become a great being.